There is a student who roams the halls of this school with no classes, no ID, nameless. No one knows who he is, where he came from. No one sees him come in or out. He simply exists. This is the story of Ben.
There's just this kid, he comes in my class sometimes. He's not on the roster. I have no idea who he is. He comes in the class, he does the work, and then he leaves.
Could you describe him to us?
Could I describe him to you? He wears like a blue jacket most of the time. And he's got like a bit of a neck beard, I'd say. Like mild acne. I don't know who he is. He just comes in, he does the work, he leaves, okay?
Would you just let a kid sit in your class?
Am I gonna escort him out? Am I gonna pick him up and take him out of my classroom? Sure, he can come into class and do the work if he wants to. I'm not gonna stop him from the learning.
It was the 1st of March, 2018, when Mr. Pinkerton planted a fascination in my mind. A fascination with this nameless character. My friends and I would often observe him closely, picking up on unnatural behaviors of his, and plotting out what they could possibly mean. He had something distinctly unsettling about him, almost inhuman. Something his lack of a name only added to, until it was finally found 3 weeks after his sudden appearance. Scrawled in the corner of a discarded worksheet was the first in a long and winding list of clues that only led deeper into the rabbit hole. A name. Ben. Naturally, we began to ask around, searching desperately for the next clue, until we found something.
Hey, do you know Ben?
Who?
He's a kid who comes to the school. He doesn't have any classes. He, wears a blue hoodie.
That loser? Yeah, I know him. Oh man, every time I see that kid, shove him into the wall, keep him in his place.
There was nothing inherently remarkable about our encounter with Skully. What was remarkable were the events that came to follow. 1 week after agreeing to speak with us, Skully disappeared. Around that time, Ben disappeared as well, and within a week of the two of these events, I received a phone call that changed my life forever.
Hello? Hey, this is Kid. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I heard you were looking for Ben.
Hi, I'm the Ben conspiracy theorist. I've been doing this job for years. Here's a graph. This is all the places that Ben's been. He's been here in 1979. Been here in 1976. He's been here before Christ. He saw the birth of Christ. He was here in 2001. He's been here all the time. And nobody knows who he is. Why don't we know who he is? Who's this Ben guy? And why is he coming in our school since Egyptian times?
Did this school exist during Egyptian times?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Screw you. Give me my money.
I don't know if you deserve
Give me my money. I researched this for days.
Just give him
I looked it up on the internet, okay?
I think you just got that from Hobby Lobby, though.
I did not. I got it from right there. I worked hard.
No, I don't think you did, but...
Thank you.
The man you've just heard goes by the name of Kit Spacey. He is known to be responsible for the time travel and ghost Ben theories. He called me to give me a number, one that might lead me to some answers. Ben's number.
Who are you? Who are you?
I don't know.
Sources say you're Ben. That's the name people say you are.
But I might be.
Might be Ben. Why do you come to school? You're not on any of the rosters. You don't have an ID.
I just do.
Are you a ghost?
No.
Ben and I talked for hours, me throwing theories at him while he easily disproved them. He explained that the tapping he does on different items throughout the hallways is part of a routine safety check, and that Skully had not disappeared. He was simply sick with the flu. At the end of it all, I was left satisfied and yet unfulfilled. The fact that Ben was just a normal guy meant that I no longer had something to keep myself occupied with. The countless hours I had spent finding pieces of evidence and piecing those pieces together into complex theories were now meaningless. I had wasted months of my life away at the return of no reward. I was through. Wait a second, what was that?